Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
This is a big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And look at how much he's favoring things now, utilizing the left hand much more. Andre Bishop not coming with that typical right hand power we're used to seeing. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing, not engaging in the fight, but clinching. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Another clinch. Bishop's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A stinging uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. 10 clicks of the talk.
Good work.
He comes back with the left hand again. That was a good round for Andre Bishop. He just went out there and controlled everything.
And he did it fundamentally, too. He used the jab to set up the body attack. He did it like a good, solid fighter.
1-2s, up top.
Nice, nice. Deep breaths now. Keep it up, just like that. Use your feint and your jab all night. This guy ain't seen nothing like you before. You got that?
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Bishop's speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
If Meldrick Johnson can see as easily as what we can see, then he knows Bishop is struggling just to land that left hand, and it's his only weapon.
That's what I want
Nice
to
strike
see.
after catching one by Meldrick Johnson. Double jab by Andre Bishop. Good step back counter punch there. Bishop's left landing well. Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain.
Head, body.
And now another left. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Bishop staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Johnson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Oh, good exchange there. And that's the end of round 3.
Breathe.
We got it.
Breathe.
Got to get close. Got to move forward and get close to this guy. When you get inside, I need you to chop to that body. Just chop. Keep hitting that body, all right? Body shots to the inside. Let's go.
Here we go with the 4th round. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. A solid uppercut by Andre Bishop. He digs in with a left hand to the body. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Johnson. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson. Oh, you gotta like that hook by Johnson. Johnson's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Blocks that punch. There's another left hand from him. Good uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Bishop's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Big shot. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
And there's the left hand working well for him again.
Calm down now. Just calm
Teddy, you
down.
think this is the moment where Gus Carisi gives him the green light and says, hey, you got him right where you want him? I mean, Bishop got to his opponent there.
Not an experienced guy like Gus. He'll tell him stay after him. You got him a little bit hurt. Keep pushing him downhill a little bit. But he'll tell him do it the right way. Don't get careless.
Andre, you're winning this fight. You won that round. Here you go. You've got this. You got to keep chopping, Dre. Keep chopping. Breathe now.
And here's a little insight we're getting from our ringside researcher. He says that Andre Bishop actually had a previous injury to that damaged right hand. And get this, Teddy, it happened during his prison term. Johnson's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Johnson.
Move your head. Head movement. Head movement.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Very accurate two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Great work.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
Uppercuts on the inside. Face yourself.
Johnson's doing exactly what he's always done stylistically,
Hey,
Teddy.
you
Now,
gotta
he was
see that
knocked
coming.
down
Let's
earlier.
go.
So what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
Very good. You got to keep working, Andre. Keep working. Keep it.
All right, come on now. You're trying to throw your punches from too far away. Way too far, right? I need you a little bit closer. Just get back to being in his chest. You know? Stay close, then throw. Stay on top. Come on.
Hey, it's obvious that he's a one-handed fighter, but I'll tell you, Andre Bishop is having continued success just with that left. Way to hit the target there. Jab, uppercut. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
See some defense.
Johnson's hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels, to tie up.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now. It's about getting past this point, surviving, and then having a chance later on to get back to win the fight.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good job with another left hand. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Body shot, body shot. Jab, jab.
Digging in with a left to the gut. Johnson's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Get close to him.
He comes back with the left hand again. Good flush shot by Andre Bishop. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. A hammering hook by Andre
Keep your
Bishop.
hands up.
Well, what more can Gus Carisi really tell him to do? Just keep what you've been doing. He is dominating this fight. He's got to be way up on the scorecards, Teddy.
Oh, he definitely is. And what you want to do now is maybe test the waters what kind of finish you are. Maybe. Not get reckless, but show that you can finish.
All night long, Dre. This is your fight. All night long. You're in control.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Good looking uppercut that time. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Scored well up top. Here we are in the later stages of this fight, and he still has a hop in his step.
Well, this is his territory. This is a guy that has good endurance. This is a guy who's a slow starter, comes on late. He's feeling pretty good right now where he is.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. That's a fine jab by Andre Bishop.
Do that again.
And now another left. Good doubling up of the jab by Andre Bishop. And he engages in the clinch. Bishop's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Well, this is what pro fighters have to do. Find a way to fight through the pain. But if I'm Gus Carisi in that corner of Andre Bishop, I tell him to abandon the right hand and go out there and win it with your left. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Johnson. There's another left hand from him. At this point, Andre Bishop can just put it into cruise control.
Yeah, they have that choice. They could go into the prevent defense and coast home, or they know the business, and Gus knows the business. They want to be an attraction. He could say, go out there and finish. Make people talk about you when they're leaving this arena.
You gotta pick it up, all right? This is it. One more round. You gotta work, all right? You gotta work. Keep your hands moving and keep busy, all right? And you'll beat him to the punch.
It's been that kind of night for Andre Bishop. Everything he does works. One more round to keep it that way.
And as a trainer, you might remind him of that movie if he watched it, The Gambler, you know, where the guy thought that he went to bed and all his teams were winning at halftime. He woke up, he found out that he owed a lot of money. And he said, what are you doing? And the guy said, Charlie, maybe no one told you, we don't pay you off at halftime. This fight's not over. Keep your concentration.
Oh, what a big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Bishop's left working well that time. Johnson's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
And there's the left hand working well for him again.
Yeah, that's it.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs.
That's where you want to be.
Andre Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. They both decide to bring it.
Move your head.
Oh, that's a big hook right there. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. This was an easy fight to score from start to finish after that effort.
Well, you never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
We're going to know in moments here as we send it up to the ring.